Steve, at the beginning of the show, you promised us some ignorance today.
Well, I want to ask a question about the R. Kelly thing because
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he was in jail or anything. It's such a sad story. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Where he's in jail in
Sad.
Chicago?
Yeah, he's in Chicago.
Do you know what jail he's in?
Metropolitan.
Yeah, that's right. I
Metropolitan.
forgot, but it is Metropolitan. Yeah.
And what's the story you was doing the other day about his show?
Oh, yesterday? Well, he wants to he's complaining that his health is failing. He says he has numbness in his hand. You know, and he's been in there for a while. He wants to get out. He has anxiety, he was saying.
It's gonna be some more numbness.
It's gonna be everything.
It's gonna be more than just your fingers in a minute.
Yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, anxiety is everybody in prison has anxiety.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Untreated hernia. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the hernia. Yeah, the hernia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I had a hernia this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, I got mine treated. I'm free, so
Yeah.
I got mine.
You took care of yours at your own leisure. Huh?
Yeah, I went out.
You went on down there.
Suffer.
Yeah, I went out there and took care of
Hey, you
mine.
had to ask nobody.
Yeah,
Not
well,
with you.
I had one year.
yeah, I was available to go in for X-rays and all
Yeah.
that. I was,
Yeah.
At your
MRI.
leisure, though, whenever you wanted to,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
left, went half from lunch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Actually, took time to decide what treatment I wanted. You know,
Oh,
the state
wow.
wasn't paying for mine.
So you had choices. Yeah.
Well, I could.
Mm-hmm.
What
Wait on that.
songs?
They told me if I waited 2 weeks, it might go back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you have a hernia too, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one. I actually
I
did
had
it
one too.
playing golf with Uncle Steve, swinging too damn hard.
I remember that,
Wow.
Tommy. We
Pop
was in
my
New
damn
York. I
neighbor. Like,
remember
what the
we-
hell I'm
Mhm.
doing? Saying what I'm supposed to be doing.
I had one when I was carrying my daughter.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So where's his hernia?
Did you?
Where's his at? Aura.
We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we don't know that time. We don't know
What
that.
songs can he not sing in jail? It's probably got a list.
Probably
I don't
like
see nothing wrong.
yeah. Honey Love. He can't do
I
that.
know
one
that
for
ain't
sure.
a good one.
Yeah, he can't do that one. No, he
None
can't do
of
none
them.
of these songs.
Come on,
No more
sing.
ignition.
He better not say
My
this
body
is-
keeps telling me yes.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Probably don't
12,
wanna-
12 play. That's
12 play.
Yeah.
12 play. He can't
that's
do
it.
that.
Probably don't want to holler that one out.
He don't want to say, "This is Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs?" He don't want to
Yeah.
do
What
that.
about
Yeah,
in the
you probably-
closet?
He can't do that either.
Hell no. Because we are everybody in the closet. in
Everybody in
there.
the closet in jail.
Every door open is a damn surprise in jail. Yeah, he don't want to do none of them hits.
He ain't really had no time to do nothing.
What about I Believe I Can Fly? Can he sing?
Yeah. Fly your ass
Yeah.
over that wall.
Nothing off the Chocolate Factory.
Is it real chocolate?
Yeah. Like, you know that song, You Made Me Love You. He can't do that one.
Woo.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
No.
That's
Well,
got to be crazy.
You might be young, but you're ready.
that is
Yeah, he can't
Sweat.
do that either. Can't
I
sing
probably, I
that.
don't even think that's his song.
I
That
But
is-
think
Sweat.
that's Sweat.
It's
Yeah.
not.
That's Sweat.
It's Keith Sweat's
Yeah,
song.
Uh-huh.
Sweat ain't going to jail.
well, Sweat ain't in prison for it. So.
He can't do nothing off TP2.com. Not one.
Yeah, well, Sweat, when he said young, he was thinking like 23.
yeah.
You're right. 25.
He meant grown.
Grown woman.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about Feeling on Your
Of
Booty?
age.
Can he do that one?
That's a song?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a song called Feeling on Your
Yeah,
Booty?
he got a song called Feeling on Your Booty.
God, dog.
He can't do that one.
Sing that
I
in the
know one he
shower if you
can
want to.
do.
What?
Which one?
You remind me of my Jeep. He can do that one.
No, he can't do that.
He can't do that
Because
one.
people in prison had Jeeps.
Yeah, depending on how much
Oh,
affection they
oh.
had with their Jeep shirt or not. They
Mhm.
might have been real into their Jeep.
Well, I think he just down to step in the name of love and
That's
hope
it.
that can hold strong.
All right, we got more of
Side,
this
side.
ignorance on the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this. news, a Minnesota prosecutor charged singer R. Kelly on Monday with prostitution and solicitation related to an allegation that he invited a 17-year-old girl to his hotel room back in 2001 and paid her $200 to dance naked with him. The prosecutor said the 17-year-old girl was trying to get an autograph from R. Kelly, but that he gave her his signature and a phone number. When the girl called the number, she was invited to Kelly's room, his hotel room, and there she was offered $200 to take her clothes off and dance. The prosecutor also said that Robert took his clothes off and they danced together naked. Robert's lawyer called these allegations absurd. I don't think so. I can see it.
No.
R. Kelly ain't never getting out of jail. He's never getting out.
No.
She was a child. She
Yeah,
was 17.
yeah.
She's a child.
So
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't call
coupled
it
with
absurd.
everything
No.
else
No.
that we've seen and heard about him,
Yeah.
it's entirely
well
possible that this could have happened.
yeah,
just
the
like
behavior
just like
pattern that we've
Yeah,
been hearing
absolutely.
about.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the way we're going, we'll believe her more than we believe
Yeah.
him. We
yes,
definitely
we will.
Absolutely.
Yes,
He
we
do
will.
better trying to get him a studio built in there.
You know, I'm going to limb.
In jail.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say he did it. I'm gonna go out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I think he did it. Yeah,
Mhm.
he did it.
Yeah,
Well, we
Wow,
want
Kelly.
justice for the victims.
That is true.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely. Finally, after all these years,
sure.
this happened back in 2001, guys. It's 2019, as we all
You
know.
gotta
Yeah,
take advantage
18
of young
years
girls.
ago.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, I told you, I
girls?
got a 14-year-old baby girl.
What I'm talking about? Go
Man,
ahead,
let me
man.
tell you something. Y'all wouldn't even be talking about this here.
Well, when the allegations first came out, I
What?
mean, I felt the same way because, my daughter was a teenager during that time. So yeah, people and parents, and even if you didn't have children, you
People got
felt
nieces
Got
and
empathy,
nieces and
empathy
nephews. I
for
mean,
their family
I mean,
members and
nieces,
people
not
they
nephews.
knew,
Cousins.
sisters,
Yeah.
little sisters, all of that. So
they
yeah,
kids, man.
yeah. All right. So in other entertainment news, actor Jason Mitchell. Time was not a charm for R. Kelly. 3 times now, okay? A Brooklyn federal judge denied his third request for freedom in the midst of.
asking the same. What is this about? What part of no?
What is it about? He wants to
When
get
you
out.
hear no though, why do we keep asking this
Makes
same?
you
Are you
talk-
asking it a different way? It's the same thing. It's
No,
no. It's hell no.
he's
Stop.
trying to touch his dream too.
He didn't touch his dream. That's his problem.
Yes. This time, Kelly asked to get out because he's pre-diabetic and
on,
could be at risk if he contracts the virus. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Uh, it was Judge Ann Donnelly. She ruled that Kelly is still a flight risk and poses a danger to the community.
Yes.
And as far as his diagnosis, she said while the CDC has identified diabetes as a risk factor for COVID-19, the same is not true for pre-diabetic. She did her homework too, Tommy and Carla. A condition that affects nearly 1 in 3 American adults. He tried to get out because of his age and his recent hernia surgery.
He know them kids finna be out for the summer. Ain't nobody crazy. Ain't nobody
Tommy,
crazy.
You're not getting
What?
out, R. Kelly.
What?
You're not getting out.
Or you can just go on and double up on that commissary, eat a couple extra packs of cookies of this day. Get out that pre-diabetic range. Just
All right,
don't let
more.
it kick in.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
'Cause I'll take some
News.
diabetes before I go to prison.
Coming up in 33 minutes. To the Steve Harvey Morning Show. R. Kelly has been charged with 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse, and he angrily, denied the accusations in his brand new interview with Gayle King. from CBS this morning. R. Kelly insisted the rumors are not true. Take a listen to this.
Do you still sit here and say you have never been with underage girls? Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then that I said in the beginning of the interview that I would not talk about because of my ongoing case now.
Okay.
Right? Okay, fair enough. But
Okay.
I will tell you this. People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
Because for one, I beat my case. When you beat something,
you were
you
acquitted.
beat it.
You were acquitted.
We can't double jeopardy me like that. You can't, it's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. When you beat your case, you beat your case.
But I'm not talking about the one case in which you were acquitted. I'm talking about the other cases where women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me when I was under the age of 18. R. Kelly was abusive to me emotionally and physically and verbally.
Okay.
R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you.
Not true.
These aren't old rumors.
Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors,
Why would they
future
say this
rumors,
about you?
Not true.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
This fool say beat.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, man. That wasn't. I've made the wrong choice of words. I know how you can do it, but what that right there,
absolutely. What did he say?
That ain't
Absolutely not true.
Yeah,
You know,
he
man, I
sounds
beat the case.
defensive and
Yeah.
angry.
You know, beat the case sounds a lot different from I was innocent.
Or I was
Yeah.
acquitted. Yeah. Even Gail
I was
tried to help him
innocent
out.
of the charges.
Yeah,
Not
right.
I beat the case. Ain't
Yeah.
you know? It just don't sound right.
Right.
Well, I can understand under the heat you can misspeak. You can say something out of turn.
I'm surprised he did this interview. I really
Yeah.
am.
I am
Yeah, man.
because he
Surprised.
doesn't do interviews
Yeah.
Nah.
like this.
But you know, but she had a valid point though. Like he said, you're taking all that stuff in my past. That's exactly what this is. These are women from the past who they are claiming was underage at the time.
Right.
Right.
That's what you pay. You pay for past transgressions all the time. That's the same thing Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Cosby got
That was a pass.
Past
hit on
transgression.
past transgression. That's what they do, man. Unless there's some type of statute of limitations that I don't know nothing about. But when you anytime you're talking about kids, man, you start striking a chord with people.
Yeah,
You
well, Steve, coming up at 34 after the hour, we're going to have more on this Gayle King interview with R. Kelly right after this.
God, oh.
You're listening to the
Interview with Gayle King from CBS this morning. During the interview, R. Kelly denied the allegations against him. He became very emotional while defending himself. He broke down in tears. Take a listen.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well, I'm
How stupid would
You've
it
never
be
held
for R.
anybody-
Kelly, with all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were
That's
holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert,
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Whoa.
Okay, Carla, I'm not.
Whoa.
What's the shoes down the street story? I don't know that part.
I don't.
I don't know.
I
either,
don't know what
This
He
is
said, yeah.
this is tragic, man.
For everyone concerned.
This is
Especially
and,
this
and
is
mostly the victims, yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
Steve.
a huge tragedy for everybody,
Mhm.
especially the victim. You know, I don't like to see somebody fall. I get no enjoyment from it. I've never been that person. I just hate to see people fall. And hear me clearly. I hate to see people fall because I wish they had made other decisions that would have prevented this in their life. Because now what they got to suffer through is because of a decision they made. And then if you leave victims along the wayside, oh my God, man,
Oh my God.
the scar tissue that could be on these young people. But you know,
women.
I'm fighting for my life. I understand. I understand that statement.
Yeah.
You know, I do. And I hate that some decisions got made and some accusations got made and some deeds got done. But now, man, see, when this thing go to court, see, we're talking about evidence now.
And it's going to
Yes.
court, Steve, on March 22nd.
And we talking evidence.
Yes.
And we can take whatever plea we want. If they come in there with evidence, man, we got a whole nother monster we got to deal with.
Right.
Yeah, he's been accused of sexually abusing 4 victims. 3 of them were underage girls. The abuse goes back 20 years from 1998 to 2010. R. Kelly right now is out on bond. That's how he's able to do the interview with Gayle King. And again, he's due back in court on March 22nd. Oh, this is just, I mean, there are no winners in this situation. This is horrible. This is just,
It's horrible.
it's
what
unspeakable. Yeah.
What he allegedly did. And we've been hearing about this for a very long time. And, he has to go to court now.
But you know, he
Women,
said in the interview, he said, it's so stupid. Why would I?
I'm R. Kelly.
I mean, I'm R. Kelly, and why would I? And then what you can't have is no evidence that shows that. Because then the why would I becomes you gonna
Why
have to hear it
did you?
again.
Yeah.
Well, why
and
would
you
you?
did.
I
And
wonder why he did this interview.
I mean,
Because I
look,
guess,
You
like
got
he
to
said,
say
because
something.
he's pleading for his blanking life.
well, now listen to me, Shirley. He's he did the interview because public opinion is
It's
already
killing
in,
Yeah, the court of
and it's doing a number on him.
He's trying to do damage control.
yeah.
And he's trying. He got to get some side of it
Yeah.
out instead of sitting there letting them just say they side. But man,
All right. Wow.
You can
Okay.
go under the jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
it ain't looking good.
Not at all. This is awful. All right. Up next, it is the nephew. We're going to switch gears here. But first, in entertainment news, Chicago PD responded to a reported battery at R. Kelly's Trump Tower condo shortly after his girlfriends, Azriel Clary and Joycelyn Savage, came to blows. Azriel was on Instagram Live Wednesday afternoon as she appeared to be gathering her things to move out of the condo. And when Joycelyn came in the room, both women went off on each other. Take a listen to this, please.
You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect. Joy, you were sleeping with me.
That's hand throwing.
Is that him on the phone?
Lady, Kelly don't need to be hearing this.
Nah, he wasn't on the phone. I think that
No.
was people in the
That was
apartment.
funny.
Yeah,
That was
trying to
funny, Junior.
stop them.
Is that him on the phone? Don't break that Grammy.
because that's the last one you gonna get
That's the
ever.
same girl that was in that
Ever.
video.
I believe I can fly.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something. The one of them ain't got to pack her things and get out. You fighting in Trump, everybody gonna be out of there. That ain't.
That's what it was on the video, Steve. It looks like it was like the doorman or somebody. You heard him say, "Call the police."
Yeah.
Did you hear?
No, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man. Listen to me. They're not having that up there.
And they
Yeah.
shouldn't anywhere. Okay, so Azriel said she was looking out for herself, then threatened to send Joycelyn to jail for the very thing that R. Kelly is facing, having sex with a minor. Azriel claimed she was a minor when she had sex with Joycelyn. Azriel told people watching on IG that R. Kelly's been lying to you guys and claimed he had her and Joycelyn lie for him too. R. Kelly's lawyer, Steve Greenberg, doesn't seem to be sweating Azriel's allegations of underage sex, telling us, he says, I have a statement written by Azriel that she provided to me voluntarily after Robert was already in jail, that she never had sex with him when she was underage. He continues, as far as this little cat fight, it is clear that it was staged to try and boost social media popularity. That didn't sound staged.
That didn't sound staged to me.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. I might believe it.
Well, because she was on Instagram Live moving out. That's what they're trying to say. That's what the lawyers are trying.
And they know they're going to
Oh.
get in trouble if R. Kelly find out they were there fighting. They know they're going to get in trouble.
In his house.
What you
Well,
say?
he's in
What he say? He on the phone. What he say?
Don't break that Grammy.
You are so stupid.
hey, you knock that gold record off that wall.
That's the last of all of those gold records, Grammys.
Yeah, that he's ever going to get.
Yes.
That's sad.
That's
It really
sad.
is.
That's really
sad.
sad.
What a genius. Yeah.
That's a shame.
All
That's a
right,
shame.
Steve, it
Y'all
is
better not
time.
be in there eating that chocolate factory.
Stupid. Steve, it's time for today's headlines. Can we get to them, please?
Time for some headlines.
If you can fly, this is the time.
Yeah. To all
Ladies
that
and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
ignorance.
Welcome back.
R. Kelly is in Cook County Jail. This happened because he failed to pay back child support, and he has to pay his bond of $161,000. That's in full.
How much?
$161,000.
He has to pay child support. He's
Yeah.
in jail now
He's in jail.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cook
Wow.
County.
Yeah. Mhm.
Cook County.
because of not paying child support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're not paying child support. Yeah.
So he has to pay that in full to get
To
out.
get out.
Wow.
Yes. To get out.
Wow.
He's due back in court March 13th. Now, yesterday, we all saw R. Kelly's interview with Gayle King. This is where he denied the allegations of sexual abuse. To review, R. Kelly pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse involving 4 women, 3 of whom were minors at the time. R. Kelly got very emotional and said that he is fighting for his life and he didn't do this crime. Take a listen.
Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure out the
Yeah.
shoes, though. I know
Yeah.
nobody
I
tell
don't
them.
know what the hell that was.
I mean, Gail
Well,
kept her composure,
I-
Robert.
yeah.
Because I would have said, sit your.
That's what she wanted to say,
Yeah, but she
but
couldn't.
she been there
She
before.
held her own, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she's a
she
professional.
really, really did. R. Kelly also denied that suffering childhood abuse himself.
But you know, this was hard to watch.
Very much so.
Because I
compelling
was
as it
going,
was.
I don't even see what benefit doing the interview was.
I don't understand that
I
either.
mean, look, man.
Speaking out now.
I think he thought, Steve, that it would do some good if because no one has heard his side of the story.
Right.
In the court
Yeah.
of public
In the
opinion,
right.
people had already
Mhm.
And
formed
he
Yeah,
talked about
exactly.
social media and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
But you come out
you know.
screaming your side,
Yeah.
though.
But he also denied that suffering childhood abuse himself has affected his behavior, though he claims to be considering therapy. Take a listen to this.
You've been very candid that you are a sexual abuse survivor yourself. How do you think that has affected you?
It hasn't affected me at all. I mean, it has affected me in a way, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It affected me in this way. Anything that I've been through, that or any struggles I've had in my past, has affected my music.
Has it affected your behavior?
Absolutely not. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I know people think, oh, well, he was abused.
Exactly.
Well, that's why he's doing that. No.
No, the experts will tell you this. Most people who are abusers have been abused, but not all people that have been abused go out and abuse others.
Okay.
And so that's why I asked
That's
the
what
question.
the experts said.
That is what the
But they didn't
experts
say
say.
all, did they?
No, they didn't. No,
All right.
no.
Here I stand.
So that's why I'm
I'm
asking
in the
you.
not all. I'm in the not all. Okay. But they also didn't say when you're R. Kelly, okay, and you're famous and your name is ringing 25 million times a day all over the world, okay, of people trying to get money from you, okay, and they're using your past. They're using the past allegations, the past case that he beat to link it on to that. They're using that.
When you say that you need help, do you think you need to go to therapy? Have you been to therapy?
Absolutely. At this point, I'm definitely talking about that.
About going?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It seems like, some could say you might seem out of touch to a lot of people.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, your perception of the charges against you. I know it's your side and it's your story, but you have a different perception that most of the world has about you.
No,
People
I have a
think that
truth.
you
People have perception.
People have the perception.
I have truth.
Do you think you're invincible?
Oh, absolutely not. I just think I'm human.
Whew, did that help jog your memory?
Yeah, it's a couple of things in here, man. And I absolutely hate this, man.
Yeah.
I hate it for the victims.
Especially.
Here's a couple of things. When he said, did your child abuse affect you? He said, first of all, it didn't affect me at all.
And then
Then he had to catch himself
Then he
because
said,
hold up, though. Hold up. You this is a chance now for you to, get some type of sympathy, remorse, something.
redemption, something.
Then there's 25 million hits every day of people around the world that's trying to get money from him.
Mhm.
I think everybody knows you don't have money right now. I don't know who these people are that don't know you got money. When you can't post $100,000 bail, it's because you fit into the category of most people.
Yeah, that was the first time most recently he got
That's
arrested.
so you got to understand that. And then if you're telling me that he just went back to
For
jail
for 160.
dog, for 160 for child
It was
support.
actually more than that, and they cut it in half.
Well, that's another example of not having yourself together financially at this level here.
Right.
Now, everyday people, I know good and well they ain't got no $160. I know ain't good and well they gonna sit up in jail because they don't have 100,000.
Right.
Then he used the term "the case I beat."
Yeah.
See, look, I got a lot of friends with criminal background.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying,
Keep it
when you
moving.
say you beat the case,
Everybody know what that means.
like Junior was saying, everybody know what that means.
Oh yeah.
That means you beat something.
Yeah. He got off.
You got off. You got away.
You got
When everybody I know that beat the case,
Mm-hmm.
man, I beat that case,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you didn't do it.
No, they got away with
Yeah.
it. So I was really a little surprised that he used that terminology. I don't think that was smart at all.
He should have said I was innocent or I was found innocent
Right.
or something.
I was acquitted of all
Yeah.
charges. I was freed. It was proven that I was not guilty. You don't say I beat it. I don't think that was smart. And then the last thing was I'm thinking about therapy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if nothing's wrong, you ain't did nothing.
Why you need
You don't do this with young girls. What you going?
What's the therapy for?
I'm just. Those are the little things
Those
that
are
I.
things that you heard
Yeah,
and
just
picked up
stuff that
on.
I pulled out, man. Well, I'm sitting here going, I don't really know if I would say it that way.
Yeah.
And then, but he under duress. Maybe he said some stuff he didn't mean.
And he's not, I mean, I think it's a known fact that he's not the most literate person.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
do a lot of interviews.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move on for now, Steve. Coming up next. Failing to pay child support, R. Kelly has been released from a Chicago jail. That happened on Saturday. Cook County Sheriff's officials said a person who has asked to remain anonymous paid the $161,000 to secure Kelly's release. So
Wow.
he may not
Again, he
have
got
the
his
money,
bail?
but he has friends
He got
that
some
has
nice
money.
friends.
Yeah,
Yes, he does, Tommy. You
A
said
real
that.
nice friend. I'd
Yeah.
have still been sitting in there. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have. I couldn't call a
Yeah,
friend.
and you had to pay the entire amount.
Right, the whole
Not like
160 something.
10%, like if it was, on bail or
bond.
something, a bond. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they had to pay the entire $161,000. Yeah,
Of back child support.
back
due.
child support.
Yeah.
Yep,
The amount.
this is really
sad.
something. Yeah.
Mhm.
In
Wow.
R. Kelly's explosive interview with Gail King of CBS this morning, he said he only had $350,000 left in his bank account, and people had been stealing his money, if you recall. There's more trouble for R. Kelly. On yesterday, a high-profile attorney, you know her, she stands up for women everywhere, Gloria Allred, has given authorities a video that allegedly shows R. Kelly, quote, sexually abusing children.
Really?
Yeah.
They got a video on this.
Allred claims
Another
this is not
video.
the same video that led to the indictment of
Wow.
Kelly for allegedly abusing 4 minors between 1998 and 2010. According to attorney Allred, her client, Gary Dennis, discovered the video in a box of old VHS tape and was
Yeah.
horrified by what was on the tape. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, quote, denies that he is on any tape with underage girls.
Well, we're gonna see. It's gonna come
Another
out. Now.
tape.
It's gonna come
Wow.
out.
Yeah.
But how about Gail? How cool she was during the whole thing.
Yeah.
Man? I mean, she really was, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a professional.
She
Yeah.
was, I mean,
was very
yeah, she
professional.
was my shero during this
Even when he
interview.
popped up
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
was real
Yeah.
aggressive, she
didn't
stayed
move
calm
at
the
all.
whole
Yeah,
time.
but she said that after the fact. She said that she never felt fear. She was never afraid. And she just wanted him to calm back down. And
But in
that's
her
what
mind,
they
she's
said.
going, if you don't sit your
Yeah. Yeah. Robert.
Robert.
Yeah.
And Michael Avenatti is saying there's more.
There's
tapes.
more. And,
He
and
has
that's-
more tapes.
and you're
Can you
right.
believe this?
I think the response was that he liked to watch them after the fact. That was like,
That's just sick.
yeah,
That's
porn
sick.
for him. Yeah, it really, really is. It really, really is.
So he's not owning up to any of this stuff, right?
No, everybody's
yet.
lying on him. That's what he said. Everyone is lying on him.
You saw the
They're,
interview.
they're
You
killing
saw
me.
it?
You're trying to kill me. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hopefully this is the end of the tapes. Anyway, coming up at 34 after the hour, Jay. Entertainment news, U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly denied bail for R. Kelly, citing risk of flight history of alleged obstruction. Wait, what? Oh, I see.
Wait, they really think R. Kelly will run?
Yeah, they
Mhm.
said
Mhm.
citing risk of he might fly,
Yeah, he got a song called I
get
Believe
out.
I Fly.
Yeah, I can believe I can
Well,
fly.
you know, before he tried to go overseas to tour, so that's why they
Mhm.
cited that.
Yeah.
When he tried to do that, so they're like, "No, you're trying to still do concerts and stuff." So that's why they're saying a flight risk.
Yeah. And, so Robert's home detention request was denied. Okay. The judge also set a trial date for the R. Kelly trial in regard to the 5 federal charges he faces for racketeering and sex trafficking crimes, alleging he abused women and girls for 2 decades, from 1998 to 2018 in 3 different states. That's Minnesota, Illinois, and New York. His trial date is set for May 18th of next year.
Oh, God, that's my birthday. Oh, hell no, we got to move that. He got to get off my damn birthday. He can't be May 18th.
Damn, dog. That's what your birthday finna be.
It's all about him. You know
so
that.
whoa, Shirley.
Yeah.
His trial is next May?
Yep.
So he gonna be there the whole time.
Sounds like it. She denied bail this time.
I mean, but think about it. He's charged with crimes for abusing women for 2 decades, women and girls, from 1998 to 2018. Yeah,
and he's
in 3
begging for
different states.
conjugal visits right now. That's what he's begging for.
So, I mean, May 18th,
Stop saying that. We're going to move that. I'm going to talk to the judge. We're moving that.
Her name is Ann Donnelly.
Next year, Robert gonna lose so much weight in here. He gonna get the court. We're not gonna recognize his ass. Is that Robert?
That's all really. All really. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Man.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Man. So his
he
trial won't even
visits
start
too, huh?
until May
That's
18th.
the date. May 18th, 2020.
October 3rd.
Election year next year.
So wow.
Okay,
He's
you
there
gotta, but look what
at
he's charged
minimum
with.
till the trial starts.
Yeah, again.
No bail.
Yeah.
2 decades.
And then it's confusing. So are they going to transport him with all these different state charges and try? This is woo.
He may be going on a prison tour, probably like a little tour.
Like, what's it going to be?
Move
One
around.
place,
Yeah,
one
move
state, and then
around.
they're going to do all of it there? That's wow.
All right. In other entertainment news, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and no one is more aware than Beyonce and Solange's father, 67-year-old Matthew Knowles. He's been diagnosed with breast cancer. Matthew revealed during an interview with Michael Strahan on GMA, Good Morning America, his personal battle with breast cancer. He also has a history of women in his family having breast cancer, and he said more men speak out about breast cancer and don't feel embarrassed. You should speak out.
You got to speak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It's a health concern.
Especially Black men from the ages of, I think it's 60 to 70 years old. Really. Held her composure. She held it down.
She did. Bless her.
Yes,
Man.
yes.
Let me tell you something. I saw something in Gayle King that I had not seen.
Cool.
Man, that woman did an interview.
Composure.
She really did, man. Top of the line interview, man.
Azriel Clary, 21, and Jocelyn Savage, 23, also talked to Gayle. These ladies defend their relationship with R. Kelly. Take a listen.
What is your relationship, both of you, with R. Kelly?
We're with him. That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah,
We
that's
live
what
with
it
him,
is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
You just said it.
Uh-huh.
A very strong relationship as
both
well.
of you.
Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a 3-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those.
Yeah.
We
Both of
both have
those?
our individual relationships with him, and
Right.
we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azrael going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about, is it a 3-way sexual relationship?
Sexually, well, first
between
of all,
the
I'm
three
not
of you?
here to talk about my personal life,
Okay.
and I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
No, I wouldn't, but
Okay, then.
but-
So,
no, no, you're
next
right.
question.
No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's
And
not
I
a
think
different
it's a fair
circumstance. There are
question.
people all over the world who have multiple girlfriends. It's no different.
Do both of you all believe you're in love with him?
Of
Absolutely.
course.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Should your
No.
parents be concerned?
No.
Why?
Well, my parents knew where I have always been for 4 years. They have known. They know that I've been well taken care of.
They never thought you were missing, Azrael. They just were wondering if you were okay.
Well, my parents have actually came to Chicago and seen me a few times. They've
I've talked to them. They stopped answering my calls.
You know what they say? They say that you were brainwashed. I talked to your dad last night. He says, my daughter is brainwashed, and he's very concerned. He said he was here 2 days ago, and you wouldn't even look him in the eye.
Okay, I wouldn't look him in the eye because he's a liar, and he's a manipulative liar.
Oh my God. This is so disturbing.
They're gone. They're gone. There's no
Yeah.
saving.
21
I-
and 23. They sound so young.
I don't like how I hear the disrespect when they
Yeah,
talking to
they're-
her.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
That's the
absolutely.
disrespect.
Their
you know?
tone,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Very
But you know what?
disrespectful to
That's
Gail.
what young people do when they're off balance.
Yeah, they're in the defense
That's
mode,
their
defensive
retaliation
mode,
like that.
yeah.
You're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
you don't
Yeah,
know when
that's
a
true,
person is getting checked. And I'm sure as a woman, you wouldn't either. You ain't nowhere near the woman Gail
Right.
King is.
Yeah.
Slow
You're
down.
a child
21
to me.
years old.
You ain't seen what Gail King
Ooh,
said.
the attitudes they have.
You know, but that was an attitude but she repeated something that R. Kelly said.
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of men. I know men with multiple girlfriends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
That
said
little
that. He
girl
said that.
He said
repeated
that.
the same
Mhm.
exact thing. I know when a person has been prodded and rehearsed.
Yeah.
And this girl was being too belligerent. She didn't even know how to play it off.
Right.
You attacking me, and here I am. And I'm sure no one touched it. I don't touch what goes on in my bedroom. Here is one of the things that disturbed me
hold
when
on,
R.
hold on.
Kelly.
Well, wait, Steve. Just hold that thought. Coming up at 34 after the hour, we'll discuss more of Gail's interview with R. Kelly with his live-in girlfriends who defend him right after this.
Welcome back, Bayside. They're taking school spirit
The fun's just getting started.
to the max. Whatever you're funny, Peacock's got it exclusively.
Roses are red.
She shot him 6 times.
Resolutions with the Before Breakfast podcast.
News: a Minnesota prosecutor charged singer R. Kelly on Monday with prostitution and solicitation related to an allegation that he invited a 17-year-old girl to his hotel room back in 2001 and paid her $200 to dance naked with him. The prosecutor said the 17-year-old girl was trying to get an autograph from R. Kelly, but that he gave her his signature and a phone number. When the girl called the number, she was invited to Kelly's room, his hotel room, and there she was offered $200 to take her clothes off and dance. The prosecutor also said that Robert took his clothes off and they danced together naked. Robert's lawyer called these allegations absurd. I don't think so. I can see
No.
R.
it.
Kelly
Yeah.
never getting out of jail. He's never getting out.
No.
She was a child. She
Yeah,
was 17.
yeah.
She's a child.
So
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't call
coupled
it
with
absurd.
everything
No.
else
No.
that we've seen and heard about him,
Yeah.
it's entirely
well
possible that this could have happened.
yeah,
just
the
like
behavior
just like
pattern that we've
yeah,
been hearing
absolutely.
about.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the way we're going, we'll believe her more than we believe
Yeah.
him.
Yes,
definitely
we will.
Absolutely.
Yes,
He
we
do
will.
better trying to get him a studio built in there.
You know,
He really do.
I'm going to limb.
In jail.
Mhm.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he did it. I'm going to go out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I think he did it. Yeah,
Mhm.
he did it.
Yeah,
Well, we
Wow,
want
Kelly.
justice for the victims.
That is true.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
That's
Finally, after
for
all these years,
sure.
this happened back in 2001, guys. It's 2019, as we all
You
know.
gotta
Yeah,
take advantage
18.
of young.
Everybody can make this note to themselves. Doing business with a criminal suspect isn't always the best way to go. Okay. Just make that note to yourselves. Okay. Valencia Love we're wondering who put up the money to bail R. Kelly out of jail. Well, her name is Valencia Love. She put up the $100,000 needed to get R. Kelly out on bond back in February when he was arrested on 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. She also paid his $50,000 in back child support when he was jailed in March for missing payments to his
Can I ask
ex-wife.
you a question before you go any further with this story?
What?
This is not a joke. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Is it true that she owns a daycare?
I heard she owned a restaurant, Steve.
Restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't hear she owned a daycare.
No,
I was just trying to think.
That was a serious question.
Yeah.
Because the answer had been yes, then I was going to ask for a special allotment to say a few things.
She owns a restaurant.
Okay, cool. I was just asking because then if it was true, then
sorry,
it would turn from a question to I would have several statements.
The story. It's
Okay.
him.
Is it a
It's him.
teenage restaurant?
It's not even the story.
Okay.
It's just him.
It's a restaurant.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I no, seriously. Somebody told me that in a very
No.
serious tone. And so I was just asking, was that true?
News
And-
alert, she does own a daycare. News
Oh,
alert.
really? I didn't hear that. I heard she owned a
You're right, Mr.
restaurant.
Harvey.
Me too.
I heard restaurant.
Where they
Tommy-
serving the food in the daycare.
Tommy, where did you
I
hear this at?
cannot.
All right, here it is, here it is. Once it was revealed a woman helped free R. Kelly, Twitter began to track her down and found out she was a 47-year-old and an owner of a couple of businesses in Chicago area. One daycare center, the other a restaurant. So she owns both of them, actually.
Both.
And that's
Okay,
according
so
to,
well,
Yeah.
now
What you reading?
after finding that out and thinking it through a little bit more, I will reserve my comments. 'Cause this could be ugly.
Oh,
Well-
they next door to each other.
Jeez. In a 4-page motion, Steve, Valencia Love claims that she knew R. Kelly personally and that he promised to pay her money back. At the time, she said she didn't know about other investigations. Unfortunately, Illinois Judge Lawrence Flood said no to Valencia Love's request because she has no legal basis to get her money back. Meanwhile, R. Kelly is in jail again, this time for federal crime.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. He's in jail again?
He and Gen Pop.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When
Yep.
how long he been in jail?
Oh, some months.
Yeah, it's been a couple of
You
months.
was on the
Little
boat when they picked
Yeah.
him up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior.
Yeah.
Junior,
Yeah, you
that's
were out of the
ignorant.
country.
Yeah. Your ass is
Junior.
on the boat.
Junior, that's ignorant. That's some ignorant mess you
What you
just
say?
said. You was on the boat when they picked him up. Boy, that's ignorant.
Y'all, we have to say congratulations. This is a big story from our home station, Mix 92.3 in Detroit. We have to say congratulations to the Detroit Youth Choir. They were a finalist last night on America's
What?
Got Talent.
Well, y'all better go D-Town.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yes. Detroit, we are so proud of you. They didn't win. Cody Lee, the blind autistic
Oh,
singer,
yeah.
you guys.
Woo, he can
Yes,
sing,
he
baby.
won.
He can sing.
Yes, he won the $1 million, but Detroit Youth Choir, they were right there in second place, and they represent. Yeah.
All right, switching gears now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
You, I'll marry you.
Watch Marry Me. Jennifer Lopez, Owen Wilson, Maluma, Marry Me. Directed by
Chuck D is clarifying his comments about R. Kelly after they sparked controversy online. After it was announced that Kelly was found guilty on all counts, Chuck D took to Twitter to share his thoughts. Abused in youth, an addict as an adult, Ike Turner served 18 months in prison. Rick James did similar time. Ike came out a changed, positive human being. How long should R. Kelly spend in prison, and does a USA system give a man a chance to change his world around? Well, reactions to his take on the verdict were met with backlash, and he took to Twitter once again to set the record straight. Just to be clear, I'm not the R. Kelly fan here, adding that his actions were criminal. Now, the tweet continues, my apologies if the wings of perception loomed beyond the words on this slave app. Okay, he got deep there at the end.
I don't know what that means.
But you get the gist.
Chuck D. Justice for the victims. Period.
I can't go with none of that. I mean, look.
Yeah. Defend our black women, our sisters.
Look, here's the deal. Ike Turner did how much time he say?
He said 18 months in prison.
And rightfully so, for abusing Tina Turner.
His wife. Yeah. Beat his wife.
And that's when you physically abuse a person, you got to do some time.
Yeah.
We talking about kids here.
Yes.
We talking about kids and sexual assault, sexual trafficking, racketeering.
The list goes on.
But see, listen to me.
Yeah.
I understand what Chuck D was trying to say, but that ain't how it got took.
Yeah, but it came off like he was defending R. Kelly. That's
period. That's what period got. Yeah, that's what everybody got out of that.
I'm not finna be confused about that.
That's when you shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, you ain't got to comment on everything. Right.
But look, what Chuck D said when he said, when does a man get the chance to write his life? He had the chance when he was first acquitted, and he walked out that courtroom with that big giant cigar.
Yep. And did the same.
That was back in what, 96?
God had given you a chance right there, dog, to go either get yourself some help, straighten your life up, man, or start dating grown women of their own will. But you could, and you went worse, dog. You went and got some more kids. No, man, hold up.
That's it.
That's the problem I got.
Mm-hmm. The jury made that decision. Let's go.
And it's a tragedy.
Talking BS, straight BS, straight BS.
And man, look, it's a tragedy on all levels. These victims, first of all, and you have no idea the damage that's done to them. And there's no way to measure it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's also a tragedy that a man didn't take the warning shot and do something with the warning shot.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, man.
He didn't correct his behavior and get help.
Brother, you ask most people, they will tell you, man, I did this before and I should have stopped. I did that and I shouldn't have did that other one. Man, if I'd have only just went on to my house.
No remorse.
Most people get a warning shot, man.
OJ got a big warning shot.
Dog, most people get a warning. Dog, when he kept getting arrested for all them abuse calls, them was OJ's warning shots.
Yeah.
That woman called the police 911 how many times? Went down there with bruises on herself how many times?
Pictures of her. Yeah.
Bruh, that ain't you kept
Warnings.
getting away with it. Now finally here you go.
Yep.
Okay. Man, I'm telling you.
Some of those people think they're invincible, they're untouchable. They use their celebrity, all of that. But anyway,
R. Kelly should have stayed trapped in that closet.
Chuck D. If somebody related to Chuck D, he would be thinking differently and speaking differently.
As a victim, victim.
Yeah.
He got no skin in the game.
That's
so,
right.
he could
That's
just say
right, Jay.
anything.
That's a good point. Yep.
That's very true.
Well, I think he cleared it up, Chuck D. I think he
had
cleared
to,
it up.
right?
And I understand what he was trying to say, but like
It didn't come
like
out
he
that way.
tried to say, the wings of perception.
Yeah, he tried to
I'm
get deep
stuck
at the
right
end.
there.
My apologies if the wings of perception
Right.
loomed beyond the words on this slave app.
I don't know what the slave
You
app
were on there,
was.
though.
He don't use loom that often.
Well, you can't call it a slave app.
You don't
if you
use
own it.
loom.
Yeah, but you're on it, right? You're on
Yeah.
the slave app.
Right. With the first
right.
message.
What did you say, Tommy?
He don't use loom.
That ain't a regular word for
Yeah, Chuck D don't
That-
regularly
that's-
use loom.
That's a word he yelled out for. Give me a big word.
Lube.
Lube.
Stupid Jay.
All right. We're going to try to move forward, crazy people. Because in other trending news, YouTube has announced, they announced this yesterday, that it will block all anti-vaccine content, taking their ban on false information about COVID vaccines and expanding entertainment news.
Medea done made so much damn money. I ought to come out as Medea's sister.
Oh, damn.
In other entertainment news, like I was saying, Valencia P. Love, this is the woman now who paid for R. Kelly's bail. Remember last week, she's reportedly received a bomb threat at her one-time workplace, which just so happens, I hate this, that just so happens to be a daycare. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really sad. Chicago police confirmed the details of the bomb scare, saying multiple calls came in Saturday reporting a bomb threat. Law enforcement sources
Well,
say,
come on, y'all. Now, we can't hurt no kids.
No.
Really?
That's good.
No.
That makes no sense at all.
No.
We can't hurt children.
No.
Not babies now. Come on.
Yeah, law enforcement sources, Steve, say that authorities did not find an explosive device at the daycare center. That was great news, and luckily no one was
Let's just
injured.
hope that's a one-time threat, mimic. The
This is getting
babies
out of
now,
hand.
really,
Yeah.
man, you
Yeah, she
you-
doesn't work there. They said she
Yes,
worked there
it's
one
her
time. So
former.
thank goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one was hurt.
Because
Yeah.
you mad at R. Kelly? Come on.
Yeah.
man.
Valencia P. Love, you'll recall, posted the $100,000 bond for R. Kelly. She also posted a lengthy statement afterwards saying R. Kelly wasn't a monster and that she was inclined to believe he's innocent of the charges he's facing. What?
Mm.
Maybe she didn't
Wow.
see the movie
No, she
Surviving
didn't
R.
see
Kelly.
none of the
Docu
Yeah,
series.
maybe she
none
didn't
of
see
the
that.
news. Nothing.
Maybe she, yeah. And some sad news to report. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of former contestant of the reality.
It's his team, so yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
I remember.
To peacocktv.com.